evening sun rested softly over the town, and the streets were still full of life as people carried baskets, closed their stalls, and called their children home.
It looked like an ordinary day coming to an end. But Afia walked through the street with a message that would touch more than one heart.
Please remember God while your heart is still open, because it is dangerous to keep delaying what is right.
You sound very serious for someone so young, but your voice carries something peaceful.
Thank you. I feel peaceful here.
Hold on to that.
I speak like this because love should warn people before they grow too far from God. Hey, wait up! What do you mean when you say we should be ready? I mean we should live in love. Pray with honest hearts. And stop saying, we will change another day.
Many people hear such words and keep walking as if they have endless time.
That is why I must keep speaking, because a sleeping heart does not wake by silence.
Bless you, child. The market is crowded.
Thank you, Elder. I must find my mother. Excuse me, please. Good evening. Have you seen my mother?
Afia kept walking between the people, and the sound of her voice moved gently through the busy street.
Please do not let your heart become cold, because God is kind enough to warn us before it is too late.
Child, many people are busy and tired, so they do not want to think about serious things now.
I understand, but truth is still truth even when people are tired of hearing it.
Why do you keep talking about now when tomorrow is still there?
Because tomorrow is never promised to any of us, and a wise heart answers God while it still can.
Your words are simple, but they feel strong.
They come from my heart.
And they have touched mine.
God does not only look at our words, but also at how we love, forgive, and treat people every day.
As Afia spoke, the people around her responded in different ways, and the street became a place of quiet testing.
What if we try this? Yes, let's see.
If God is calling people, how do we know He is speaking to us?
When truth reaches your heart and asks you to change, that is not something you should ignore.
You speak well, little preacher, but life is for living and not for worrying all the time.
Life is precious, and that is why it should not be wasted on delay and carelessness.
Well said, Afia.
I do not know why, but your words make me think about my life.
I'm glad. That is a good beginning, because an honest heart is already starting to wake up.
The evening grew quieter as Afia came near the small church gate at the corner of the street. There she saw Amma and Kojo standing together, talking as though the day still had nothing serious to say.
Good evening, and may peace rest on your hearts before this day comes to an end.
Good evening, little one, because your face looks like someone carrying an important message.
Good evening, Amma. I do have a message.
Good evening, Afia, because you look as though you have come to warn the whole town again.
Not the whole town, just you two.
Well, we're listening.
I have come with love, because some words must be spoken before hearts grow too used to delay.
Amma looked at Afia with interest, but Kojo smiled as though he already knew he would not take her too seriously.
What do you mean when you say we must be ready? Because I want to understand your words clearly.
Amma, being ready means living close to God. It means praying, forgiving, and loving others, and not letting your heart become cold. I mean, we should live close to God, because a ready heart does not keep running from what is right.
That sounds simple, but it also sounds like something many people forget every day.
We must pray while there is time, forgive while there is time, and love people while there is time.
Your words feel gentle, but they are waking something inside me.
I'm glad, Amma. Your heart is listening.
Yes,
A heart stays ready when it listens quickly and does not make excuses for too long.
that's beautiful, Afia. A ready heart is a strong heart. I do not want my heart to become hard, because I know how easily people can drift.
What do you mean, Amma?
When we stop caring, we lose the connections that make us human.
Then keep your heart soft before God, and do not treat His voice like something small.
Thank you for reminding me.
I hear what you are saying, but I still think I have enough time to worry about these things later.
Many people speak like that, but no one knows the day or the hour when life will change.
I am still young, and I do not think I need to be so serious about it right now.
That's a good way to be.
That is how delay grows strong, because it keeps telling the heart, There will always be another day. What are you thinking about, Kojo?
I am not against God, but I do not want to live as though something is about to happen tomorrow.
A wise heart does not wait for fear, because it answers truth while there is still peace to listen.
Kojo, her words may sound simple, but they carry something we should not laugh away.
I am not laughing too much because I only think people make these things heavier than they need to be.
Truth becomes heavy only when a heart keeps pushing it away. Kojo, it's important to listen.
Kojo looked away with an easy smile, but Amma felt the sadness of seeing someone hear and still refuse to listen.
Afia's words have touched my heart. I must keep my heart ready. I do not want to live carelessly, because truth should be welcomed while it still feels clear. I want my heart to stay awake, because tomorrow should not be my excuse forever.
The road was quiet around her, but her thoughts were full of the message she had received.
Lord, help me to stay near you, because I do not want to hear and then forget.
Kojo left the church gate with the same easy smile, and he carried his confidence like a shield against any serious thought.
People always make these things sound urgent, but life still feels normal to me. I will think about all of that later, because tonight I only want to rest my mind.
The street grew darker as he walked, but he felt no reason to question the comfort of his own delay.
There is still time, and I do not see why everyone speaks as if it is already running out.
Night settled over the town, and one house after another became quiet under the silver light of the moon. The streets that had been full of voices now rested in silence, and even the wind seemed to move more softly than before. Some hearts were at peace, and some hearts did not yet know how much they needed to wake up.
Kojo lay down in the quiet of his room, and the words he had heard that evening slipped farther from his mind. Tomorrow is another day, and I will think about serious things when I feel ready. With that easy thought resting in his heart, he closed his eyes and drifted into sleep. In the dream, the town looked familiar, but something in the air had changed in a way Kojo could not explain. The streets were too still, the sky was too bright, and a silence deeper than night had fallen over everything. Why does this place feel the same and yet not feel the same at all? It's as if I'm seeing it for the first time, but through a different lens. Maybe it's me that's changed. Why is the sky shining like this, and why does my heart suddenly feel afraid?
The light above him grew brighter, and the quiet around him began to feel like a warning he had heard before.
As Kojo looked around, he saw that not every face held the same emotion.
Some people seemed filled with peace, while others looked around with confusion and fear.
What is happening to this town? And why do I feel as though I understand too late?
The truth he had pushed away in the evening now stood before him with a weight he could no longer dismiss.
This is what Afia was trying to say, and I did not listen when I had the chance. Amma, please tell me what is happening, because I do not understand why you look so calm.
Kojo, trust me. All will be clear soon. I listened when truth reached my heart, because some warnings are really invitations to return to God.
I heard the same words, but I treated them as though I could answer whenever I wanted.
That is why hearts must not delay, because peace grows in those who choose to listen.
I thought there would always be more time, and now I see how foolish that was.
Then Kojo remembered the street, the sunset, and Afia's voice speaking with love he had not respected.
Please be ready, because a heart should not keep pushing truth into another day. Please listen while there is still peace to answer God with love and obedience.
I remember those words now, and they sound stronger than they did when I laughed at them. Lord, I should have listened when truth came to me in peace, and I should not have laughed at what could save me. If I had another chance, I would not keep saying tomorrow as though tomorrow belonged to me.
The sorrow in the dream did not come from cruelty,
but from seeing too clearly what delay had done to his heart.
Please do not let me stay the same, because now I see how badly I need to change.
Kojo woke with a sudden breath, and the quiet of the early morning wrapped around him like a second silence.
It was a dream, but it felt too true to ignore and too clear to forget. I can still hear Afia's words, and now I understand what I refused to hear before. The room was still, but his heart was no longer careless.
For the first time, Kojo was not defending himself, because truth had finally reached the place where excuses once lived.
Lord, thank you for waking my heart before it became harder than this. I want to live differently now, because I do not want to keep delaying what is right.
The morning light grew stronger, and with it came a new beginning inside Kojo's heart.
Let me carry that for you.
Thank you for helping me with this basket, because it is heavier than it looks today.
It's no trouble at all.
You speak differently now, and there is a softness in you I did not see before.
Thank you. I feel different.
It is good to see. Keep that softness.
I will. Thank you. God has been dealing with my heart, and I do not want to ignore that anymore.
Not every change begins with a crowd watching, because some changes begin in quiet acts of goodness.
It's no trouble at all.
He's always so kind.
When Kojo entered the church that day, he did not come with a proud heart or a wandering mind.
I want to listen fully now, because truth is too precious to keep treating lightly.
The words being spoken in the church no longer felt like distant sounds, because his heart had become ready to receive them.
Lord, help me keep listening, because I know how easy it is to drift again. Lord, thank you for not leaving me asleep when my heart was becoming careless. Please help me stay humble, stay kind. Please help me stay humble, stay kind, and stay close to you every day. Let my life show that I listened when mercy called me back.
His prayer was simple, but it was real, and truth always does its deepest work in honest hearts.
Hello, Afia.
I can see the change in your life, and it is a beautiful thing to witness.
Thank you, Afia. Your words mean a lot.
You're welcome.
Your words stayed with me, and the dream opened my eyes to what I had been refusing to see.
A warning becomes a blessing when it leads someone back to what is right.
I am grateful that my heart was awakened before it became too hard to listen.
Keep walking in this new path, because a heart that turns back to God has begun something precious.
Thank you, Afia. I will.
Why, Kojo?
I want to live with kindness, prayer, and truth, because I do not want to waste the mercy I was given.
Then keep your heart awake, and do not let tomorrow steal what God is teaching you today.
The town moved on with its ordinary life, but one heart was no longer the same after hearing truth and waking up in time.
Afia kept walking with love in her heart, because there were still many people who needed to hear, while there was still peace to listen.
When God warns the heart, he is showing mercy, and the best response is to listen, turn back, and begin again while there is still time.